Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Psychonaut YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a pretty loose style, just kind of have some fun, sandboxy, Postal 2 playthrough. We're gonna jump into a certified hood classic of a game, Postal 2. Very, very fun, very controversial in its day, pretty goofy and over the top realistically. But for the early aughts, it was hot shit. um, and the bane of many parents' existence. So we're going to jump into that and have some fun with just some pretty chill, laid back gameplay with some pretty loose commentary, just kind of getting to know you guys a little bit, let you get to know me a little bit, and get some first impressions going. I would really appreciate any and all feedback that you have for me in the comments of this video. Let me know what you think of the audio mix that I've got currently. Let me know what you think of the quality of everything. I realized I had my power source unplugged at the very start of the gameplay, so I'm actually re-recording this intro post gameplay because it was very corrupted and glitchy and had a lot of frame drops and audio glitches and stuff when I played back the video. So here is my proper introduction again. My name is Sodom, otherwise known as Psychonaut, but you can call me Sodom, Psycho, whatever you want. I am primarily an extreme underground artist that works on film covers and personal work related to indie, extreme, and underground horror. Um, and I have wanted to jump into doing something that explores other interests for a while, so this is the start of that. We're going to do a gameplay video today, and this might turn into a running series for Postal 2 specifically, but without further ado, let's jump into it. Thank you, thank you. All right, all right. Yeah, we're just going to start Postal 2. I'm going to play on enhanced and skip the intro because I want to play around with some of the bonus weapons and stuff that you can get in enhanced game and just get into some general tomfoolery.
Go see Vince. I was pretty hungover yesterday, but I think I remember where I work. Score some cash. Excellent. There it is. Pick up some milk. Now where is that? Here it is. Well, these errands aren't going to do themselves.
All right, here we go. So, I'm sure most of you are probably familiar, at least to some extent, with Postal 2. Uh,
These game developers won't do for a buck. At least it's educational.
this is one of those quote unquote edgy games, you know. It's a game that very often is. Oh my goodness, I'm not talking. Sorry about that. It's a game that is very often, uh, or was very often, maligned for its content, uh, back when it was considerably newer. But I think it's really kind of funny because yeah, it's a pretty gratuitous game, but it's also so tongue in cheek and over the top with its humor, and it's not even very particularly smart humor. It's just dumb fun, you know. So
These things really
like,
don't need sharp.
oh man, I take that so seriously. I don't know, it's funny stuff. Um, but yeah, so we are the Postal Dude. Uh, Quite the everyman, very Jonan Vasquez era, like edgy, early aughts kind of stuff. Uh,
Now the
you
flowers
can
will
pull your dick out
grow.
and piss on things, which is one of the most critically acclaimed, important, and special features that are unique to the Postal games. You can piss in your own mouth. I pissed in my own mouth within the first 2 minutes of gameplay. I think this is our dog, Champ. Hello, Champ. You look like you have very human eyes. Yeah, there's a green fire up there. Ooh, I wonder what that is. But yeah, so what's up, guys? I wanted to kind of do a basic gameplay video to start and get people acquainted with the channel a little bit. I imagine that my initial commentary is not going to be that great, so I'm going to try and
Do you suppose this is
find my
part of the
flow with this a
signal?
little bit. And the comments from viewers and the stuff that you have to say or add to the conversation will probably help shape that. So if you want to have a direct part in that, please feel free to engage and reach out in some way, and that'll only help things grow from here. I'm going to run around and do some of the objectives and stuff in this, but I mostly am just wanting to do kind of a fun, nonchalant sort of a playthrough for the most part, and just kind of play around in a sandboxy style, just so we can get acquainted with each other and have some fun along the way. I want the kitty cat. No. Okay, that one doesn't want me. That's fine. What's up, y'all? I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a pretty fucking wild and violent game, but you know, in like such a silly, over the top way, uh, compared to some of the other stuff I would like to play on the channel. Uh, I, I I do particularly enjoy the one thing I thought was so cool back in the day when I first played this, and as a kid, I had a really shitty. We had access to a laptop. It was like kind of like the family laptop. It wasn't even like a family like desktop or anything, and it was not a very strong computer at all. But I was able to run the Postal 2 demo, and I was so into just messing around in this game for its sandbox capabilities alone that even though I wouldn't be able to play the full game until years later, uh, I played with the I think there was like an infinite demo timer cheat that you could use, and I spent like hours running around this thing just fucking with stuff because I was just so into you know, at the time I was like literally a child, and I was just like, oh, it's so edgy, it's so fucked up, it's so crazy. But also, I was just really into the physics of the whole thing, like the sandbox nature of it. It's so fun. It's such a fun game to run around and mess around in. I still think it's super fun, like despite the fact that it's obviously aged. You know, it's just a really fun play. Like it just there's something really special about I think like this era of um video games and video game experimentation in terms of the physics engines that were created and the kinds of stuff you could get up to in these games. I just thought I just beheaded a priest that were really fun. I think the same way about things like the Grand Theft Auto series and kind of seeing what an open world could be like in a large expansive map, and then also playing around in those games with like the driving physics and things. But yeah, this game was just so wild to me because I was versed enough. I knew about GTA and things, but the idea of it being even more violent and being an open world where you get to walk around and you can interact with and explore and go into every building uh, in first person was just such a novel concept to me as a kid. I was just so blown away by that. Check out this disgusting display of this Chinese restaurant restroom. It's fucking crazy. Also, I just picked up a severed, diseased cow head out of the pot on the stove there. I might be wrong, and if anybody else knows, let me know. But did the diseased cow head used to be called the anthrax cow head in the game? I could have swore that that was the case, and I remembered that from watching videos on it when I was a kid, but maybe it was just like a colloquial thing. Like maybe it was just being called that by players. I think regardless, the idea is supposed to be that it's a cow head full of like some kind of terror chemical. I don't know. Um, is it that or was it
Lucky these things are
It's supposed to be like a mad cow disease sort of a thing. If anybody knows, let me know. Um, looking at myself. But this is a chance for engagement. Engage with me. Uh, yeah. Probably don't need to anxiously prattle on too much either, because that could be really annoying. So I'm going to try to reel it in a little bit, but not go completely quiet. I just found a Glock on that guy. That's pretty cool. This pistol is pretty OP. You can also fire it in semi-auto, burst fire, and full auto, which is super rad.
God, what's that awful stench?
Gets you out of some sticky
Did someone slaughter a
situations.
goat in here? No, seriously, I want
Okay,
to
so
know.
we're at Lucky Ganesh, the the marketplace. We're going to find our first objective task for the day. Well, just because it's the first one we went to, but you can do things in any order you want, which is really cool. And I got my milk.
Too easy.
Hell yeah. Now, we have a choice here. Uh, we could we could pay for our milk like normal, and wait in line, which the line is not comically long this time, like it could be. Um, we could wait in line, pay for our milk, and be on our way, or we could get into some mischief. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're gonna get into some mischief. Let's see. Employees only. Infidels keep out. Habib. Okay, Habib does not want us back here, but we're gonna go back here. Oh no! Who are you, and why are you going to shoot me? Alright. This is for later. Let's see what we got. Oh shit. We have found an entire large expansive area. Hello, Habib.
Just
It's
call me
okay, buddy.
Ginsu.
Calm down. If I was just shooting him, he would be a bit harder to kill, but since I have machete already because we're an enhanced game, I was able to just behead him and be done with it. Here is some Happy Gimp crack cream. Very good. I love the little logo there. Very nice stuff. There's nothing that says early 2000s humor like sex lube in a video game.
I gotta find more of that goat.
Oh. I cut her leg off, but she was having a hard time being prompted to fall down. There you go. Oh. The physics interaction killed her. Whoops. Yeah. What other game lets you cut women's legs off and then further dismember them like this? What a crazy, crazy thing. Don't read into that too much. We'll get to know each other more. Yeah, let's pick up some Happy Meal. One thing I do like about this game is it this is a joke. It's kind of like an immersive sim because you can find things within the game world to further the experience in a more realistic and grounded way.
In here. Someone light a match. Wait, bad idea.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. Um, the and what I kind of mean by that is you can you can find like fast food and things like donuts and fast food, and you can eat food, and it will let you regain small amounts of health separate from your main healing items, like the health kits that you will find and pick up, and the most effective one, which has its downside, which is becoming addicted to crack. Crack pipes are hidden all over the game world, and they give you an instant 125 points of health, uh, and will fill your health to 125 points no matter what amount of health you have before taking it, even if you're so wounded you're near death. Um, but the drawback is that you will eventually go into withdrawal, and if you don't smoke more crack in time, you will take a hit to your health because of withdrawal symptoms. And it's not like a huge hit, it's not super crazy. It's pretty forgiving, but I always thought that was such a hilarious mechanic. I thought that was such a fun thing. And there are plenty of games that do similar things and do it in a much more nuanced way. But I still just in this game, I think that the crack addiction mechanic is a really fun one. Man, don't you wish you could do this in real life? Watch this. Very cool.
Oh man, that's fucking awesome.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, so on enhanced game, you can see that the the machete, when you toss it like a boomerang, it does not just leave your hands. You can actually toss infinite machetes,
Man,
which
that's
is
fucking awesome.
pretty fucking wild. Um, yeah. Oh, so I found a weapons cache up here a bit, which is super cool. What we just get? We got the sledgehammer. We got a sniper rifle. Very nice. I do not like your hat. Also, it enhanced the sniper rifle rounds are explosive, so you can do some real damage with them. Uh, yeah. Also, the splash damage on the rocket launcher, I think it might be because of enhanced again. I'll stop saying that. The splash damage on the rocket launcher is pretty fucking insane. It's really easy to accidentally kill yourself using that, so I'm gonna have to be careful with that. Let's uh, let's top off with a little bit of crack. Let's get the addiction
This can't
started.
be good for me, but I feel great.
Warp our young minds, if you will. Have Black Eyed Peas making a fucking music video about it. Baby's that love. It's not here, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm too jaded and cynical for that. I've been that way since the single digits. Because I'm a sick little psycho. Are you a sick little psycho? You probably are if this is what you're doing with your adult life, is watching another loser play violent video games that came out when we were children. But maybe you're not. Maybe you're not like me. Maybe you're a Zoomer that wants to get in on some of the primo cringe culture of my day, which is also super cool. I'm not that fucking old. I'm 27. I guess I should probably not talk like a fucking boomer. I think that's pretty annoying when YouTubers I like do that. So, you know, I'll stop. I just found a shotgun and some donuts. There has been a cop. Cop has found the cat garden. I should have commented that. Sorry. If you go on the roof, here and you come out the back, you can find a cat garden. There are a bunch of different items back here that you can collect, and there are a bunch of kitty cats, which is pretty cool. I love me a kitty cat. The Postal series has a log running motif about not liking kitty cats and killing kitty cats. That's not really my bag, not really my style. I guess they're going for maybe more of a like Ed Kempery misogynistic serial killer vibe in that regard, where cats are a female symbol, so you know they must die. But in my personal brand of psychopathy, I would never hurt a kitty cat. Love me a kitty cat. No. Oh, well, I guess I kind of did. I made it stop for him. Uh, yeah. Damn. He didn't even fall down. He just died. He just died immediately. Okay. Yeah, so no kitty cat killing for me. Well, I might kill cats in the game, but you know, dogs are the only animal in this game that will pose an actual threat because they may attack. Oh, why am I going back up here? They may attack us, but kitty cats will not. They will just either be idle and receptive to our pets and let us pick
Just
them
call
up and
me
put them in
Ken
our
Sue.
pockets, or they will run away. Um, one thing I really like doing in my playthroughs, because the cat silencer mechanic is funny sometimes, but it's not my favorite thing to do. Just gets old pretty quickly. There's really no reason to do it. Uh, it's just a gag. But I think the last time I did a full playthrough of this game, I just collected cats. Like I just tried to see how many cats I could get in my pocket by the end, and that was a fun time. Man, it took that cop was stuttering, lagging out, trying to figure out what the fuck he was looking at. He was like, "Did I just watch someone get beheaded on the street of my quiet little Midwestern town? This isn't a Midwestern town. A quiet little American city."
And another one bites the dust.
Oh shit. I hadn't done that before. I got a achievement for that. Very cool. One thing I really like that they've posthumously added for Postal 2 over time has been the various achievements. I think they're super funny. That goes for pretty much all of the games. If you go to Steam and check out the achievements list, I think there are a lot of bangers in there. A lot of really funny jokes. I really like it. Effeminate cop. Kind of a crip walk too. That was interesting. Couldn't actually tell if it was supposed to be like the effeminate walking cycle or what. This is normal. This is what little boys do. That dog is about to go cray cray. Oh shit. Angry people with guns. Let me have all of them. Very nice. Oh, sorry, buddy. Here.
Now the flowers will grow.
Drink something, you will feel better. While we're at it. There we go. Bonfire. Korean barbecue. That's what I'm making. Spread my seasonings on the bodies before I set up the fire. Very good. Alright. Yeah. Postal, even back in the day, was a certified edgy dad kind of a game, so we've got some very daddish metal that is attributed to the games. Not that I dislike it, it's just,
Feels so good.
it's got a particular audience appeal, I would say. Like when I think of Postal, I think of the aesthetics of Postal, especially the first game. I think of some like borderline Nazi fucking uh like tech shit. Like I don't know, like the kind of stuff that you would think about when you think about like Columbine enthusiasts or some shit, like some like really aggro tech goth industrially kind of shit, like that's the kind of vibe I get from at least the first game. I think it's really interesting that they have a soundtrack that's so full of I'm not even making fun of it. I'm not making fun of it. I actually enjoy the the postal, like going postal accompanying soundtracks. I think they're a really fun idea and a fun thing. But lots of weird niche like Viking metal-y kind of stuff. Some like butt rocky kind of stuff. Some like dad metal, which is fine. I think that's really cool. I have a fun time with them. They're very nostalgic for that reason, and the aesthetic has been pretty persistent even until the most recent one that they released for Postal 4. Uh, there's a pretty consistent style that is cultivated for those compilations, and it's fun stuff. If you haven't checked them out, I think they're all on Spotify, which is fun. Yeah, called Music to Go Postal by. Okay, so we're in the bank right now. We're supposed to be uh, cashing our paycheck, but we haven't even picked it up yet. Why is the cop? Oh my god, my throat. Oh no. Oh no, all my victims are getting away. Whatever shall I do?
Around, there's plenty for everyone.
Hell yeah, they got her. Okay, I wasn't sure what was gonna happen there. Fuck you, buddy. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Oh, shit. Please no shoot. Man, I just really unceremoniously jumped in here and did this, huh? Um, yeah, so I guess it would have made more sense to go pick up the paycheck first, but I decided that instead of cashing my check, I wanted to cash the bank. So we are going to do that. I need to smoke more crack. Fuck you, bank teller.
But I feel great.
Fuck you and banks in general. On my Instagram yesterday, I shared this cool series that I see reposted a lot. I can't remember the name of the artist offhand, but it's just a series of burning banks. Acrylic paintings of burning banks, and there's like 9 of them. I thought that was pretty funny. And there was a brief write-up for the meaning of them and stuff. I think it's pretty obvious for the most part. Let's check around up here before we go down into the vault, just to make sure there's nothing in particular that I want to grab and take with me. A very cool baseball bat. We also got some scissors. Okay, nothing special. Money. A little bit of money. Might as well take everything we can get our hands on. We already committed mass murder inside this building. The bank vault is just wide open. Very cool. Main money bag is what gets the objective pop, so let me grab that money real quick. Hey.
Mission accomplished with extreme
Very
prejudice.
All right. Here we go. Time for a shootout. Papa's is coming. Yeah, so I have been doing freelance art for a while now. I graduated from with an art degree in 2018, and I've been working on projects for indie horror developers of different kinds, like filmmakers and musicians and some video game stuff since. And I have been a big fan of YouTube for a really, really long time. I use YouTube videos in the background all the time when I'm working on stuff, and I am a big fan of a lot of the different horror content creators on YouTube, and I really like horror let's plays. I really like videos covering like real life events, from you know true crime to just like accidents, atrocities, conspiracies, that kind of just lots of fun stuff like that. But there's plenty of content for nowadays on YouTube. Seems like there's a big boom, and one of the channels that I really enjoy, and I think his aesthetic is probably my favorite of all the horror YouTuber channels, is Shrouded Hand. And he I think he had the channel for a long time, but had started to just get into being active on it again. But he has Shrouded Hand Gaming, which is super cool. I have a lot of fun watching his gaming videos, and spend all that money on guns. All the money we just robbed the bank for on guns and ammunition. Um, but my partner Chloe and I have been having a super fun time watching his gaming videos, particularly on Postal and Manhunt, and I thought that it would be really fun to do a video like that. Um, Not like this video, I just mean in general at the time. I was like, man, it would be really fun to make videos on some of these older games that I really liked from back in the day. So I thought that I would also get in on that for myself, and that was kind of the point of inspiration. I was like, oh yeah, I could do multifaceted content. You know, it doesn't all have to be just like, oh, I'm posting some art on Instagram. I can do some other fun stuff too, and I figured other people might like that. So here we are. That dismemberment is so wild. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Shrouded Hand, I would really recommend his stuff. Super super fun, and there is a pretty wide range of topics he covers. Sometimes it's pretty bizarre, or just like even like folklore kind of stuff. Oh, whoops, almost got stuck there. Uh, but he also covers a lot of
This can't be
pretty
good for me, but I
intense
feel
things as
great.
well. How do I interrupt you? This is that's okay. I'll figure it out later. But yeah, his gaming channel is really fun. Last night we watched his playthrough of the game I had totally forgotten about, and I was really happy to see it in the playthrough because I really loved the game back when it first came out. I thought it was a really cool standout at the time, with the
Hi.
indie horror that was on offer. We were watching his playthrough of a game called Tattletale, um, where you play as a kid who is waking up at night a few days before Christmas to uh, sneak down to the basement and take a peek on the presents that his parents are going to be giving him. And calamity ensues. It was a really cool game. I really like the mechanics and functionality, and the overall aesthetic, and the way that it worked. I thought was really solid, really well done for an indie project. But yeah, Shrouded Hand Games is a really fun place, a really fun channel, and so is his regular content as well. Should definitely check that out if you're new to the YouTube horror scene and you don't already know about the Shrouded Hand. Yeah, so next up on the list is to go and pick up our paycheck at work. That's what we are on our way to do now. Doing? She opened her door to leave, saw what was going on outside, and puked her guts out. One thing that's pretty crazy is if you behead or blow off the head of a body while somebody is puking, instead of the bloodstream that spews out, they will spew vomit from their neck hole, which is fucking wild. Just what a visual, man. No wonder I'm fucking fried. That shit is so crazy. Just capping motherfuckers left and right. Just because. It's an interactable thing in the environment. It's something to do. I fucked up. Like your weed hat. Can I have your weed hat? That's silly. Oh god. Alright. Let's see. Sledgehammer. It's a sledgehammer. No running. Remember, no Russia. Calamity. Calamity ensues. Very good stuff.
In the stuff.
Oh, how cathartic. No running. Why are you running? No running. I already got that ATM. I've been here. Alright, we're going to pick up our paycheck and probably do a lot of other awful things to normal NPCs along the way. Man, guys, it's just like real life. This game is just like real life. You're the main character, and the rest of the people are NPCs. You can do whatever you want to them because they're like chess pieces on your board. I just picked up one of my favorite weapons, the scythe. So if you cut people in half in this, something that's really crazy is there's the initial guts that fall out, but then more guts will just slowly come out of them, just kind of like drip out of the body, which is fucking wild. And also the gut textures are insane. They're just like they're like photorealistic in like a relatively low poly kind of a game, which is just wild, man. You can tell the developers had fun being debaucherous insanos when they were creating this stuff. Why are you running? Not your kid. Don't worry about it. Don't shoot. Okay. Old outdoor pavilion. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and go to the studio, though.
I don't
Hello.
feel so good.
I want you. There we go. No particular reason. Fuck you. What else did we... I want to show something else. Yeah, we got this, like, Axe body spray flamethrower, which is pretty rad. You can just set people on fire.
I feel like shit.
Vietnam style. Essentially liquid napalming them, but, you know, it's just body spray. Give these kids some good ideas, you know. Just guy things, you know, just deodorant spray flamethrowers, just hashtag just guy things. And the Molotov cocktail priest. Oh, I withdrew.
So
That's what
that smells
hurt me.
like. I definitely need more of that. I feel bad.
Just get my health up a little bit, need what we have. We're out of crack, but I will try and find some more. Get the addiction fuel again. What up? Okay, there's nobody. Nobody to greet me. What kind of game studio is this? What kind of operation are they running here? You don't even have desk workers. Another flaming Gary Coleman book. We'll check that out eventually. It'll be fun to get to. Very big weapons cache here. Yeah. Yeah, so for the more nonchalant playthrough here, I'll probably continue to do, I'll probably structure it and cut it into days. So today will be our Monday playthrough. And even though the style of play is a little more sandboxy and not really a traditional playthrough like I will do eventually with the all the enhanced shit turned off and just like a normal play of the game at a normal pace.
You better go see him.
Thanks.
What's up, Mike? Sorry about that. I needed your MP5. And to raid your office, which To the restaurant. Hell yeah. I love this shit so much. Uh, yeah. So sorry Vince, you don't even get to tell me. You don't even get to. He was gonna fire me. I'm not gonna let that happen. Yeah. Probably cut this at the end of the day,
Who's with me?
and then
Come on,
I'll
everyone.
continue
Follow
the
me.
nonchalant kind of playthrough through the rest of the game week. But this will be a good introductory video, I think. Oh shit.
Weapon. Someone could lose a limb. Yeah.
That didn't go very well for them at all. Fuck off. Be dead. Thank you. Do not cry. There's anything simultaneously love and hate, it's the sound of women crying. Sorry, I'm just fucking with you. Do you ever think about how fucking schizophrenic it is to be a Let's Player, though? Like to just sit here and say nonsense like that, like especially if it's nonsense like that, but like say it sitting alone in a room talking to yourself, staring into a fucking camera lens. Isn't that a isn't that the most dystopic fucking thing that you've ever thought about? And it's just like a normal stream of income now. Yeah. Speaking of streams of income, uh, I won't be able to do any kind of monetization on this channel. Not that I think I'll have to do a whole rebrand by the time we get there, but this is just kind of a fun thing for now that we will build towards. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, no, I killed the Kit Kat. If you want to help me get to the point where that's even an option, the thing to do, I'm gonna fucking die. Come in here so I can cut you. Fuck you. The thing to do would be to let some of the stuff that I'm doing play in the background ambiently, even if you're kind of done watching it or whatever, to help me get those hours up. Because I think what it is I need 3,000 watch hours to get to the point of being able to do any kind of monetization. That'll probably mostly come from streaming. I actually made this channel with the well, not made. I've had it for a while just for personal use, but made it active for my own content with the intent of I got a chainsaw. Streaming is the primary motivation. But I figured some let's play style videos would be fun to get things started. And then once I get some of my friends and audience on board, maybe we could do like a launch party style stream where I set a specific time where everybody is able to tune in and hang out for a bit, and then we can do something else like this, like play some sandboxy games like Postal or anything else really, and just kind of get things going in that way. Get a nice little group get together thing going, and have more direct interaction with the chat. That would be a fun thing to do. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done so for this portion. I think once I leave, it's going to take me home.
I think I'll need to keep an eye out for these folks. They're definitely hazardous to my health.
Yeah. Those protesters, man. Don't read into that. I just mean in the game. I'm just talking about the game. The game called life. It's all a game. It's always been a game.
Did you go by work?
Yeah,
And
apparently
protesters are
I'm
NPCs in
on
the
a
game.
sabbatical or something.
Well, good. Maybe
Or
you can
some
get a few
fucking
more things done for me.
psycho babble.
What was that?
All right. So that was Monday. Um, yeah, not gonna do the serious playthrough style yet. But Tuesday is gonna be a lot of fun. Uh, were the parts where we are doing objectives.
It's been a while
But
since I've
for
confessed.
for now,
Hope I
I
can
think this will be a
remember.
good shut dude. Shut. I think this will be a good stopping point. Um and I hope that you guys enjoy this. Let me know uh what kind of stuff you like if you care. If you like all of it and you're into what I'm doing, just if you like the variety of conversation or whatever, that's totally fine too. If there's anything specific that you're into hearing about, be sure to chime in. If you want to know more about anything, be sure to chime in. I will. It'll be really easy to be on top of comments while things are super duper small like this, so I will get back to you. I will definitely get back to you regardless. Um, Thank you very much for giving me some of your time today and for tuning in. If you are interested in the other stuff that I'm doing, there will be a panel with all of my socials, monetized or otherwise, listed at the end of the video that you can go check out for yourself. I can't do clickable links yet because I haven't had enough channel history to do that on YouTube. I tried to do a quicker verification process and it seemed like it was just glitching out really bad. I don't want to get things shut down because it's not working properly. So I am just gonna let the channel growth happen, and then once I have history, let things play out from there. Um, yeah, so that'll have my socials and my shop links. I'll still put them in the description if you want to copy paste them quicker if that's something you want to do. Uh, yeah, and I think that we'll continue going on with this a little bit soon, but I am going to also work on some more traditional uh straightforward let's play stuff uh today. I think I might start some other games. So keep an eye out because I'm going to have some more stuff coming up soon. But yeah, thanks so much for your time, guys. Thanks for any feedback that you give me and thanks for your support. I really appreciate any of you that have taken the time to be here, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.